Vatican, 1452. Pope Nicholas V issued a public decree to Portugal and all Christian nations. Any lands not under Christian rulership are to be claimed under discovery, and the people enslaved to the crown and church. 1482. The Christians overthrew the powerful Muslim Moors for control over Spain. They had ruled Europe for over 700 years prior. Ferdinand and Isabel of Spain, a Spanish pope, and Portugal would look west as their adversary, the Almohad Moors, from Morocco, the northern coast of Africa. In 1493, Pope Alexander VI issued a public decree, the Inca. Christopher Columbus would claim the Americas and Hispaniola, the island of Haiti, for the crown of Spain on the discovery laws of the church.
North America was settled by the English primarily under the doctrine of discovery and conquest. What did that mean for native peoples, for the indigenous peoples of North America? Well, the court said they immediately lost some of the rights to their land. Magically, without any consent, without any consultation, without any payment, or even without knowledge of indigenous peoples, they lost the full ownership of their land under Anglo-American or English and American property law.
This decision would reshape the world as never before. May 25th, 1539. Hernando De Soto would step foot on La Florida in search of gold for Spain, and life for the indigenous tribes would never be the same.
What else did the doctrine of discovery do to indigenous peoples? Well, they immediately lost, again, without their knowledge or their consent or any agreement with these Europeans that showed up, they immediately and magically lost some of their sovereign powers. The right, according to the United States Supreme Court, to engage in international diplomacy and international trade were the two primary examples the court talks about.
Southeastern North America was inhabited by confederations of indigenous tribes, the People of Fire, known as Cherokee today, fled after the encroachment of the British forces, migration to the Carolinas. They would relocate East Tennessee, Florida, some become known as the Seminole, Georgia, some be known as the Yamasees, Cherokee, Muskegon Creek. May 28, 1830. Andrew Jackson signed the Indian Removal Act, authorizing white settlement to ancestral lands of the tribes. They were forced to leave with only what they can carry. This will go down in history as the Trail of Tears. Many would die along the Trail of Tears. Many families would be split. In 1887, the Dawes Act.
On February 8, 1887, Congress passed the General Allotment Act, or Dawes Act, which would change the lives of American Indians forever. Under this act, the United States gained millions of acres of land from citizens of the 5 civilized tribes in Indian Territory. This seizure provided plenty of land for white homesteaders and cleared the way for Oklahoma statehood in 1907. Henry L. Dawes was the United States congressman who proposed the act. The Dawes Act would abolish each tribe's communal ownership of land and instead allot a certain amount of land to each individual tribal citizen. The rest of the tribe's territories would be deemed surplus and opened for development by non-native settlers and corporations.
Whatever happened in various tribes that occupied North America, thousands of tribes, whatever happened to these people? Who are they today? They would become known as the only people without a birthright. They would be reclassified by the U.S. government in history and known today as colored, black, Negro, and African American. Sharecropping for many families in the Deep South was the family business. After the Civil War, blacks raced to secure land, understanding their survival predicated on getting as much as they can get their hands on. By 1910, over 212,000 black farmers operated farms funded through black-owned banks. June 4th, 1914, Madison County, Georgia, Cherokee Creek Territory. Lord Marshall was born. After World War I, white farmers would form land tenant unions that would be federally funded along with the USDA, and the days of the black farmer would be numbered. America will fall into depression. Thank you for watching and honoring our ancestors with us on American History with Big Chief Top Cat.